So I just got done watching Predator, Killers of Killers, and man, I'm excited. I've been really excited seeing what they've been doing with the Predator movies. Not only the Predator movies, but what they're also doing with Alien and what they are potentially building up towards with both of these franchises. Man, it's just crazy how both franchises have had this resurgence. Now, this is the first time we're seeing the Predator in animated form, and I initially thought that this was going to be a limited series, but it's actually a movie. But the cool thing about this movie is that it's an anthology where we have three different characters, three different Predators in three different time periods. The first time period is just around the Vikings. This is the first character we get introduced to, and we see this big ass Predator, and they end up squabbling on this ice lake or whatever you want to call it. Really cool. Let you kind of see the different variations of these Predators, where they range from different sizes, and they have different strengths and weaknesses, but they're always lurking in the background, checking out who's the strongest and always looking for a good hunt. Then the second story is Sword, where this is pretty much samurais and ninjas meets Predator. And what I like about this one more so than the first one is there isn't a lot of dialogue spoken in this. It's a lot of just visuals, where you have these two brothers that grew up with one another, destined to take up being a samurai. Only one gets chosen and the other one kind of goes off to do its own thing. And you didn't have to really add any dialogue to kind of display that, which I feel like Sword is personally my favorite. And even seeing how they interact with the Predator in this setting is really dope. And it like I said, I like that it showcases in each individual story how different these Predators are. So then we get to the last one, Bullet, where this takes place in the 40s, where we have this Hispanic pilot, having to deal with being somewhat lazy or not really taking things serious, but then he has to kind of save his own comrades. And this is where all three of these stories pretty much connect, as we find out by the end of it that these characters have to kind of come together to figure out how they're going to escape what they're going through. Now, how this movie ties into just everything else is really dope, and I'm not going to spoil that for anybody, but I got super excited how this ties into a previous movie that we've seen or that has been released. Has me hyped. I like this. I like that this definitely seems to set up a new kind of story within the Predator universe, and I can't wait to see where this goes. Do we see these characters pop up later in live action at some point? It's going to be interesting, and we know we got the Predators movie coming out later, Badlands, so it's going to be really fascinating to see if that movie ties into this in particular movie. We also have Alien Earth, so really exciting time to be not only a Predator fan but an Alien fan, because both franchises are got some new spark in them, some new life. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about this movie. Do you wish that this was kind of like a limited series, or are you okay with them making it into a movie, knowing how this movie ends, that this isn't the end of these in particular characters' stories? It's just like the beginning. And what does this mean going forward for the franchise and beyond. But till next time, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.